The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast. The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
Tell me what it is.
What it do, bro? What it is?
You know, same old.
Just like that, we back.
Shit
Man.
happening.
Monday, money making motivation Monday. Money making motivation Mondays, man. Just like that, we back after the weekend. You get into anything during your weekend?
Yeah, I had a nice weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. Saturday, my cousin Des, which is Jean's wife, she had a graduation party on Saturday, and it was a great thing. It was a nice turnout. Setup was good. Food was good. Jean did his thing again. They did a takoyaki theme, so they had chicken, shrimp, and beef.
Congratulations,
so
Des. Congratulations on the graduation.
Yeah. She got her degree. That's all she kept saying. I got my degree now.
And I talked to you. You told me you went over there, but it was something you didn't tell me, nigga.
What?
Who sprayed bear mace? I'd seen them talking about that. Who sprayed some bear mace? Was you there then still?
Yeah, I was there. But this is the thing with the bear mace. I don't think it was purposely sprayed. I think somebody had it and grabbed it and it went off. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like somebody just stood there and sprayed bear mace. You know what I mean? It was like somebody had it and that shit went off.
In their pocket. God.
Shit went off and it was
They was too embarrassed to say my bad, or because everybody was like, "Who sprayed it?" Nobody. I'm watching this shit now. I'm invested.
Yeah.
And nobody ever says who sprayed the goddamn beer.
Because nobody knew, because it all happened because my little cousin Deja, which is Des' daughter, her car got hit by the neighbors, and they took off and not say like nothing. So people were invested in her in the car. They invested into what happened. They went over there, and then the bear mace went off, and
oh shit!
So everybody's like, oh. So that's what it was.
Yeah, I seen that. But congratulations, man! Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I see clothes in the house already. Walter Freeman is in the house already. Shout out to everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I see Kalia Johnson's in the house. Money Up Snow's in the house. What it do, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Um, we just got to keep it in the city for a second, man. Um, we're gonna start it on a somber note. Um, woke up this morning and seen we lost somebody in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A guy that I know his father really well. Consider his father to be my big homie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really call nobody my big homies. You, him, probably one other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big homie status. His daddy's one of the niggas I call a big homie. I know the other brother, little brother. You know what I'm saying? And I never really knew him, but as I'm looking at the comments, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing they called him the peacemaker. I'm seeing everybody saying he ain't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rest in peace, Pat Dixon. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because his daddy name is Pat Dixon. His name is Pat Dixon. The other brother's Pat Dixon. Is there a fourth? Or is it just them three?
I think little Pat, his son PJ.
His son is a Pat too.
I think his son.
So it's four of them.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's four. I'm not positive. I think yeah.
And Dixon's is
it's
a big name in the city. I don't know if Pat, Mr. Nina Ross, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's from the majority of the Dixons in Fresno, because I know he got ties to a bunch of other places. But did you know him?
I know him. I know them all. So what's crazy is what they speak of the man is very well correct and informed. So everybody has a past. So let's get that out the way. Everybody has been somewhere, done something, or been a part of something in their past. But as a man, as a man, you grow. And as you grow as a man, you try to do things in a proper manner, which I've always seen him do. You know what I mean? His boys may be from wherever the fuck they from. And, you know, he never wavered. You know, he was always, the person was like, hey, not on my time, not on my watch. He kind of remind me of, when it come to that shit, me. Like, I don't give a fuck where you from. As long as we good, we good. And I don't give a fuck where they from. You with me, and they give me some respect, I'm going to make sure the respect is mutual. Regardless of what y'all don't, I'm not telling y'all to shake hands and be buddy-buddy. I'm just going to say respect that shit. Y'all carry that shit on
just
your own time.
Right.
Just chill out right now. You know what I'm saying? And he always carries himself in a great manner, which was, for me, I was looking at it like, damn, because I've heard so many stories before I really got to know him. You know what I mean? You just know him because I know your daddy, I know your brother, and we done ran across each other a few times. But when I got to know him, you know what I mean? Like, we spent time when Pat was doing whatever they was doing, and we hanging out. Sometimes he's really a dude that he was on his business shit, meaning he was doing what he was supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, you know, because it's senseless for him to be gone on some shit that I don't even think it. Me, I'm lost, and it's me, people. So I don't know the details. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So don't take me verbatim for word or nothing. I'm saying, but for him, and they telling me how many shots was fired at him. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, I'm dumbfounded there. Like, how? That's like me. And I'm not putting myself in that situation, and I'm not putting that cloud over me at all. But how would I say this? You gun me down and shoot me down 60 shots at me. What is it that I've done to somebody that bad that you want to do that to me? You know what I mean? I don't know his past history. I don't. And that's why I said I can't speak for his past, but I'm speaking for him as the man I know him as, not as the kid, not as the young boy that was whatever. I'm talking about as this man.
And it's
and that man was driving diesels.
Yeah, he had the bounce house business. I seen.
But yeah, he was over there with Planet Vegan.
That's what I knew him for, the bounce house business. Anytime I'm in those groups where anytime they're referring people to businesses, I'd refer MJ. You know what I'm saying? My cousin MJ and her husband, Christopher Barker, they got the bounce houses. But I would see when I refer them, other people are referring him. So it was good to see that he had some business shit, you know what I'm saying, going on.
Yeah.
It happens, bro.
It does. And it's senseless.
Go ahead.
It's senseless.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, for me, it's senseless. A lot of the shit that we got going on in this city is super senseless. It don't amount to nothing. And what we doing we are creating the worst shit in history. And let me explain. And I know y'all said violence been going on since the beginning of time. Okay, cool. But what we're doing right now, as a whole, I'm not talking about black, white, orange, as a whole, us as a whole, we are creating the most senseless, what is it called? Desensitized kids we're raising in the world right now. And what y'all doing is y'all really hurting the youth that's under y'all. That y'all got kids. Y'all got kids, man. And let me explain this to y'all. Now, when D said we were speaking on this today, I was just like, I don't know. But on my heart, bro, this is on my heart. Y'all are making these kids grow up without fathers. And when when these kids growing up without fathers, they're going to the same school, and what y'all is creating is something that's so deadly and dangerous because them kids is going to school with each other. You know what's going to happen? That little girl sitting in that classroom and looking at that little boy, and one day she going to find out why her daddy in jail for life because my daddy killed little Ricky daddy.
And vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? So they got to grow up knowing this shit. They going to grow up like, y'all not even giving the fucking kids a chance.
It's crazy. And like, it's making them something different. I spoke to somebody earlier today. I won't go into who, what, when, because that ain't my business. But we spoke about it because I knew they kind of had a relationship of some sort. And I just wanted to tap in. They, confirmed the shit. And they got kids, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, yeah, my son be fucking with him. Just seen 3 days ago. So that little kid has to say, oh, he ain't coming around no more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's forcing the kids to have to understand life and death early. And not even life and death, because your grandparents die, your cousin die in a car wreck. This murder shit is making these babies have to, like you said, desensitize them to murder at an early age. Bro. And that can go both ways, though. You're either gonna be numb from it, or you feel that it's nothing, and that's what I'm gonna do to a motherfucker if they play with me. And this shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
It's beyond crazy to me because I sit back and I think about some things, and I wasn't the perfect young kid growing up, and I probably did some of the crazy shit too. But when y'all doing things and you're not thinking about what the fuck happens down the road, I want y'all to understand this. The shit you doing, when you close your eyes at night and you lay down, I promise to God you see it. You know what the fuck you did. You know where that shit gonna stand at. You know where it lie at. I don't give a fuck how tough you is, how evil you think you are. That shit don't go away. It don't go away.
It don't.
And it's gonna be there, man. And then you carrying that shit with you everywhere you go. It's on you everywhere you go. So the energy with that shit is you projecting that energy out there to other people. You know what I mean? Because now you got that energy around you, and you got these niggas around you that's your boys that they love you, but they don't know your dark secrets sometimes. And you projecting that badass energy on these boys, and you don't get the worst of it. They do because they're around your ass.
And the city
This
is
shit
small,
is crazy, man.
Living in the city, we don't realize how small the city is, though. City's small as fuck. You don't realize it till you move to a bigger city. Everybody in our city know each other. If you play Pop Warner football or Little League baseball, your auntie used to go to the Legion with somebody else. Auntie, somebody daddy used to date somebody. Everybody really know everybody, bro. It's rare for a motherfucker in your age bracket. It got to be a nigga from a different age bracket for somebody to say such and such. Who? Oh, the little nigga.
Yeah.
And then when they say, you know, such and such nephew,
Son,
you know
or nephew,
somebody.
bro.
It's a connection for everybody some way. You know what I'm saying? The city's small as fuck. You don't realize it till you go to big ass cities where you realize these niggas had these gang problems and shit, and they'll probably never even see who their enemies are.
See each other. They don't see each other because it's so big.
Until they go to county jail or something.
Right.
And they're like, where you from? And it's, I'm little such and such. And you've been hearing about niggas' names or whatever, but we know everybody. 3 clubs to go to.
Right.
If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1 mall to go to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the city is small. This shit is sad. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I could say we got to do better. We know that, though. Like,
yeah.
I don't even, some of the sayings, I don't even just like to say it. It's like, come on, man. Like,
no, people got to want to live, bro. And I'm seeing it more and more. These kids nowadays, they don't give a fuck about making it to 50. They don't give a fuck about making it to 25. They don't care.
It's no thought about living.
None.
Anyways, if I live, if I die, it is.
Well. It's like, they don't even know, like, nigga, you don't want to leave a legacy? You don't want to leave something behind to let motherfuckers know that you was here? Your feet was on this shit? You got stones? You got handprint and feet print around here?
Nigga, there's Houston, there's Florida, there's these, not fuck the clubs and the bottles and the women. There's great food out there in the world you never ate. It's beaches and shit that you can see your feet through the water. When it's places you haven't been, but we be so stuck in our mentality right there in that one little spot. Nigga, you'll never, this a whole nother world, and they ain't even living like that.
Bro, I remember, and it's just us talking. I remember I took a group of fellas places, and they didn't even know, like, it was in a different world when I took them out of town. It was in a different world. Then I took them to go eat a different type of food or eat a different type of restaurant. Mm-hmm. Niggas did not even order from the menu.
Right.
I'm like, look, life has other shit for y'all. You don't have to be in this secluded circumference for the rest of your life.
And if the people before you never experienced or never seen it any other kind of way, where you gonna learn it from? Where you gonna get it from? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was lucky enough to get out of there through music, but it was a fucking mind fuck to me when I got out of there. You one of the first niggas that took me out of town. You know what I'm saying? I jumped my stupid ass out the car. Hey, nigga, where's cracking at, nigga? You like, nigga, if you don't get your ass in the car, nigga, these niggas will kill you. We in the wrong neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But we from Fresno, this is like a community family type of thing. If I'm not where I know my direct enemies are, it's, hey, well, nigga, where's cracking at? Oh, nigga, it's cracking. You can do that. That's how we grew up. And back then, though, it was a small knit community. Everybody gonna be at the shit. It's gonna be some shit. Before it got, this is back in the house party days. Motherfuckers be there. Everybody who don't even like each other all in one motherfucking place. Still. Then it changed. Right. The shit just changed, bro. It's such a big ass world out there, and I wish these kids would grow up and be able to travel and see it. You know what I'm saying? and just
and
realize
just a little bit.
It's more to life. Even right there, you don't even, not even to just say leave that motherfucker. It's so much more right there. It's so much more shit we could enjoy and do right there.
But people mindset and they thought process be, because if they don't hear about it, they don't know it's here. So they only know what the people is talking about. So this is all we got. No, man. No, it's a lot more of things out here that we got going on. And when I see things, and I try to push that on people, like, get outside. Get outside. There's other things to do. Like, I think a lot of these kids don't have somebody to grab them by the arm and really show them, like, hey, let's get into this over here. You know what I mean? You want to be somebody, you can be somebody through this way. You don't have to be nobody because you in no game, or you don't know nothing, or you this and that. No, listen, man. That's why I be trying to tell these little niggas, man, get your money together. Get your old school. When you get your old school, you're going to be able to travel so many places and meet so many people just because of that car. Because of the car, not you, nigga. The car.
It's a calling card.
They're going to give you so much respect behind your car. Because they want to know what you did, how you did it, what made you do that. There's so many things to be done.
Right, and from there the conversation turns to, well, what do you do? Oh, well, right now I'm just my brother has a company that does that. You know what he's been looking for? That's how people advance in life in these bigger cities. You switch jobs 5 times. It's so limited because in our city, it's limited jobs, it's limited opportunities, it's limited. In these bigger cities, man,
it is.
I got a homegirl, I ain't gonna say her name, but she switched jobs 4 or 5 times a year because she gets to this one and she meets somebody who says, hey, you know, if you go over here, you can do. She go over there and see what they're doing. And motherfucker over there say, man, you know what? Oh, you can do this? If you got over here. She just moves around, and these different people from different places, they share game and opportunities. We kind of just limited, bro. We went to the Black Rodeo last weekend, and as we there, we still at home. Like, damn, bro, what if we did this at the crib? It registered immediately. They didn't pat us down when we got in this motherfucker. Lady had a whole bottle of yak down there on the thing. Like, this is shit we probably can't even do at the crib because something bad gonna happen. Everybody come out, wear your cowboy shit, we gonna parlay party. I wanted to throw the roller skating shit for my birthday last year. Somebody's like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah. It's
gonna be some shit. It's gonna be too big. Yeah. Everybody gonna come. The niggas who feel like they can't move how other niggas is moving, fuck this shit. They want to ruin it. It's crazy, bro. It make a motherfucker be leery of doing shit in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want the Nipsey Hussle shit to happen.
That's why I stopped, bro. I've had too many incidents, and I don't want to be the face of no more incidents around this town. And when I'm trying to do nothing but bring people together and enjoy themselves, I don't want to do that no more. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all to death. I love my city and everybody in it. But you ain't getting me to throw shit. You niggas don't deserve it. You don't deserve me to.
That's crazy.
Break my neck and do the shit I did. I did Sunday Fun Day for y'all, and I bought y'all. The first shot was on me. Your first drink was on me. I was spending a little over $3,500 every fucking Sunday just to show y'all love and have some raggedy piece of shit nigga walk in the club and kill my homeboy's wife.
And then people say, oh, that's just one nigga though. Things came behind the one nigga though.
Yeah, I'm cool.
The crowd became divided behind the one nigga though. Because every time this shit happened, although we all one family, the victim has family, the assailant has family, and everybody divides oh, you niggas told on my cousin, you niggas, and then, oh, you know what I'm saying? It just puts motherfuckers who had nothing to do with this shit in awkward fucking positions, you know what I'm saying, for just trying to have a good fucking time. And life is only one time as far as we know, and it's like, damn, we not even living it right. Like, we can't even just enjoy it. Like, nigga, this shit ain't guaranteed. We should be out enjoying this shit. Roding Park is a ghost town. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Nigga
I
used
couldn't
to come
wait
through
till I
there on
got older.
Sundays. When you had
Feel
your
it.
car and come through there on a Sunday in your car,
Couldn't
and all the
wait.
girls is lined up and the cars is lined, and that shit. By the time we got old enough to do it, it was over.
Over.
Like, nigga, you was a sitting
Sitting
duck if you're
duck
gonna
around
sit
here.
in the park.
Right.
Why? Cause my shit fly,
Crazy.
a nigga gonna hate that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
So
Shout out
that's
to the
how it
people
works.
who are still trying to do things in the community. Ron Lee and them did Clinton and Brawley Park a few Sundays.
Oh, they'll be there next Sunday too. I
Okay.
wanted to do that shout out
They
to.
gonna be there.
They said on the 27th they'll be out there again.
Okay.
So if y'all ain't seen them or heard of them or been out to Clinton and Brawley while they did their thing, they be out there.
Niggas
Shout out
trying
to
bring
Snapper.
it back, bro.
He be bringing out the game trailer.
Shout
and
out to Snapper.
Ron them have games and they got your hot dogs, hamburgers, and
For
chips
free.
and things of that for free.
My guy
So,
put all that money
you know.
into just feeding everybody for free. Come out, man.
Right.
Bring your own
Right.
little bottle. Bring your lawn chairs. Hang out. But it's so hard.
Hang out. Yeah.
And I
They be having little
have,
people slide through. Yeah.
I got that paranoia because, we've been in situations and scenarios where it go bad. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
have PTSD. I have anxiety, literally, where I went at a point 10, 12, 15 years ago. Was having anxiety attacks when I'm in public places and crazy because, nigga, I'm seeing things. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the shit I've seen. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it took me moving and being able to be around other black motherfuckers who say, hey, what's up? Because I'm so used to when a nigga say, what's up? It's what's up, nigga. And it's up from there. Like going to these other places. You've been to Florida. Although Florida got its gangster world and all that, it's another world outside of that where motherfuckers is hospitable, it's black business, motherfuckers get money. Vegas is one of them cities where it's a black community. They do every holiday black related has a parade. There's
Right.
12 black businesses, soul food, black programs. You need a job, brother. I got my CDL for free. You know what I'm saying? Girls say, go here. Walked in there, black lady say, oh, brother, let me help you. It's community programs. They helping niggas get jobs. We got to figure out a way to put some of this shit in the community, man. We got to figure out a way to make some type of change.
Shout out to let me give a shout out to what are they called? A-Long them got a little program that they go out and they talk to all the gang members and the gang and try to help them get jobs.
Him and Rod together?
Yeah. Rod Wade and them, they all together.
Okay.
So it was called, we took the class. I took the class in Oakland. That's where it all came. Shout out to Tama because Tama put us up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Took us out there and we did the class. What is it called? So,
somebody said Advanced
not
Peace
Stop the
Fresno.
Violence. Advanced Peace. That's what it's called.
Shout out Advanced Peace.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to Street Saints. Shout out to Joby, them, Stop the Violence. Shout out to all the people that's out there still working.
Still trying.
Shout out to the P family. I'm part of that. We don't do what we used to do, and don't. I'm going to say I can put a lot of weight on my shoulders, but I'm not the president of the P family. But
before you even go further, because some of them are new to giving it a shot, they have yet to have those incidents you had to deal with, bro.
Right.
I shot a video I rarely talk about in the know.
Right.
Tried to bring motherfuckers
20-year anniversary
together.
about to come up for that.
I know. Heck called me. I'm trying to bring gangs together to show we can show solidarity and unity. It go left. You know what I'm saying? That shit was traumatizing to me for many years. You know what I'm saying? Kept a black cloud over me. Kept corporate business, the radio. I'm a rap nigga. I'm trying to do a rap career. The radio won't fuck with me. Businesses won't fuck with me. Clubs don't want me in their clubs. I wasn't convicted or guilty of anything. It's just I'm trying to bring my people to these places to do something and my people do the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit, it kept a black cloud over me for a long time. And that's not even to include the homeboys we had murdered. You know what I'm saying? The cousins we had murdered. all the other traumatizing ass shit we have to experience, or just being out at the club and see a nigga get killed 10 feet away from you, just in that little motherfucker though. And then it's like everybody know each other, so when you in these scenarios and these places, nigga, you might see a motherfucker do some shit, you know what I'm saying, and know exactly. It puts you in a fucked up place. The city is so motherfucking crazy. I just said I'm gone.
It tied my hands for a long time around here, man. And people don't know the things that I went through with that. I went through so much shit with that. I went through, and shout out to the family that lost they people in that situation. I love y'all. Y'all really came and really let me explain to y'all what happened instead of listening to everybody try to paint a picture that wasn't a picture to be painted. But shout out to y'all. Love y'all to death.
And it's just in our DNA. It's in our nature that when things happen, somebody has to be to blame for this.
Right.
Even if you have the assailant handcuffed, arrested, on video, what somebody else has to be to blame for it. It has to be a reason of, well, how did it? Man, the motherfucker was on bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is no conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you dealt with it. I dealt with it. A bunch of people, well, why did nigga do it? Like, God damn, bro, I was trying to do something great. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do something
Nobody made nobody pull up there. Y'all came because you was invited to come. And this was what was going on. Y'all, people were asked, are they cool? It's for the city. So we're not excluding anybody that's in the city.
Because if you do it that way, then they say, oh, he only fuck with
you
this
from
side.
Over there.
Or, you only fuck with this side. Or, you only... And it's crazy, bro. But that's the conditions we stuck in, man, and these fucking kids, bro.
We are. And we just gotta have more people standing up.
It's crazy, because on some real shit, they choosing sides at 8 and 9 years old, bro.
But
they choosing a side. It is parenting.
That's parenting. And I think nobody understands parenting because there's no handbook to parenting. But that's parenting. No 8-year-old should be put in a position where he has to choose a side of what he can and can't do with some people that he is friends with. That's crazy to me. And I think these parents need help. They need help. They need something that they can call.
Indirectly, the kids is 10 feet away in the living room, but their mamas is at the table, and they saying, yeah, that's that bitch ass nigga such and such from such and such who did such and such. I'm 9. I'm not stupid. I'm 10. I hear what's going on. That's in my mind now. Oh, such and such uncle did that to my uncle. I hear that.
Right.
I'm 10 right now, but I'm going to remember that when I'm 16. You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga, he's proud of who his uncle was when he's 10, but now my uncle's in the pen. Mm-hmm. And now we're 16 at high school together, and you're bragging about who the fuck your uncle is. You so proud. My uncle was a real G. My uncle was a killer. Yeah, nigga, I know he killed my uncle when I was 8. You know what I'm saying? It's 8 years later, and now it's a thing between these two kids now. And that shit is fucked up because we a cracker box. The city's so motherfucking little, bro. It's little. Right. We think it's big. No. The black population is only 6%.
Right.
Which seems crazy, but every time we say it, niggas go research it and say, damn, it is. It's only 6%. That's why we all know each other. And then the city ain't a million motherfuckers. So if you take 6% of 800,000, we all know each other, bro.
We do. Crazy. And I think that's why I say we need help. People need help when they're going through stuff, and stop trying to do it by yourself. You need help, and it's okay. We all need help sometimes. And some of these parents need help with these, because some of these daddies ain't here because they didn't committed a murder, or they didn't kill somebody, or they killed.
Died. Right.
Yeah, or they been killed, or they dead, or whatever. And these women need help with these men, with these young men that you raising, and you're not understanding how to raise, because when a woman is emotional, she put that emotion on that kid, and that kid now is super emotional now because he got it from his mama. And his mama now is always, argumentative or combative or hyper overreact towards situations to teach this boy. So now he picks that up. And when he picks that up, he don't know how to control his situations when he get into them because he's never taught. He only going off emotion. You know what I'm saying? And we need help. People all need help with that. Not just mamas. I'm not telling daddies too. Because some daddies was raised by their mamas and they got their kids now, so they doing the same thing they was done when they was raised by their mama.
Shout out
they didn't have no
partner,
man to teach them.
I got a partner on Facebook.
Nothing.
You go by Dr. Ink. Shout out Dr. Ink, bro. Because he got on Facebook and said alcohol just destroyed my entire life, bro. Hey y'all, I need some help. If y'all know where I can go to seek help, get help, whatever. I'm finally admitting I need some help with this. And that take a lot for a motherfucker to say that, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all got any AA meetings, substance abuse groups, anything like that, inbox that to me because my dude is really trying to get his weather together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far, what happened. I didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you lost. What, you know what I'm saying? But I know that's a big thing for me because I got many friends who was addicted to pills. I got a partner right now I just talked to. What's today? Monday, Saturday. Mackie Do. You know what I mean? My nigga, he been in that motherfucker for a year rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? He doing good. I'm glad he doing good. But it's so many elements to it. It's the drugs, the abuse. It's so many things, bro. This guy right here says, I'm going to ask you before we even play the clip. How do you feel about therapy, boss? Because this is a tough one for the black community, especially for black men. How do you feel about therapy?
I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I don't feel like it's going to work for everybody because they don't know what it takes to go into therapy and really get help for what they're trying to get help for. That's the problem with therapy, that everybody can't use therapy. It's not going to work for everybody. It's going to work for those that really understand what it is that they're looking for and what they're trying to get out of that. I think everybody needs somebody to talk to about what's going on or what they're going through or what happened in their life to move forward, you know? And some people are going to be able to cope with whatever the fuck they got going on and move forward without a therapist. But I'm not against it. I'm not. I really believe some people can use it and it'd be effective for them.
It's
and I believe some people.
It's kind of uncharted territory, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have our thoughts on it because I'm somebody who had somebody I dealt with for many years tell me, you know what, nigga, you need therapy. I'm taking it as if you're trying to insult me. I'm taking it as you're trying to insult me, but maybe I really do. I don't know. And then I don't have 5 people who I can ask about their therapy sessions and how it went. How did they progress? Did they get better? Did they find some clarity? Because nobody goes from my community that I know personally. So it's kind of a gray area. But this guy right here, he says he has a message for black men. Let's take a quick look at that and come back.
Let's go to therapy. If you grew up in a household with a single headstrong mother, go to therapy. If you grew up in a household where the father was absent, go to therapy. If you grew up in a household where the father was there and provided financially, but he was always gone, go to therapy. If you were the oldest boy or you had to be the man of the house at a young age, 10, 11, 12, 13, go to therapy. If you ever been molested, go to therapy. If you never saw a husband and wife in a healthy relationship, go to therapy. If you struggle with masturbation, go to therapy. If you never seen a man make good financial decisions, go to therapy. If a lot of ways you learn how to be a man was on your own through trial and error, go to therapy. If you ever felt abandoned or rejected or like there was nobody to protect you, go to therapy. If you feel like you don't need to talk to nobody and you got you, go to therapy. To prevent cavities, you go to the dentist. To prevent the enemy from operating in your life or to prevent you from being in sin, you go to church. To prevent sickness, you go to the doctor and get checkups. So in order to prevent mental and emotional instability, you got to go to therapy. One thing that I learned about going to therapy is you can be as self-aware as you want to be. That doesn't mean that you have the tools in order to break cycles, in order to evolve into a better place. Go to therapy.
Mixed reviews. However, I see my boy in the crib. Shout out to Smallwood Seniors in the house. I don't agree with dude. He says, God is my therapist. We've never gone though, bro. How do we know? And I used to feel that way too. Like, what I need to tell another motherfucker? I don't know. But as me and Boss sit here many nights, he'll say something like, you know what? I never thought about it like that. Or I'll say, you know what, Boss, you just unlocked other shit in my mind. It might take somebody outside of what you've experienced or what you're doing to say, hey, have you ever thought of it this way? No, because, well, did you ever consider? And it's really just you bouncing that off, because when you alone and you in your crib, it's just you talking to you. You really can only go as far as you go. Very rarely do you, it almost takes breaking points. Like, Boss, I think you said you had one before. It almost takes a breaking point for you to say, you know what? We doing this differently now. Because before that, it's just you drilling into yourself. I gotta do this. I gotta make this work. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a bad idea for us. I know they have some free therapy type programs. I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna do some posting about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anthony Cox says it doesn't hurt to talk to a stranger from different walks of life. And that be the thing, because we see shit a certain way. We see it a certain way. We've been blessed, Boss, to kind of dabble in other tax brackets, dabble in other walks of lives and other perspectives. Everybody ain't privy to that.
Right.
Everybody ain't privy to that.
Mm-hmm.
The law of the land be the law of the land. If a man disrespect me, then I must avenge my honor.
Right.
Callie Hustle says, 2 years in, best decision I've made. Gave me the necessary tools I needed to deal with past traumas. I was so against it, but I went, and glad I did. I think what I'm going to do is I'll give it a week. Mindy Kelly says, shit, I go to therapy. I tell my kids to go to therapy because I was a young mother and I was learning as I was going. There were so many built up years of trauma in different generations. Go to therapy, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bros, because it's really harder for men to do it, black men. Ladies, y'all go get therapy too. But I gotta specifically speak to black men because we're the toughest. The burden lies on us, and we feel weak when we can't withstand some things. We feel weak when we can't provide some things. We feel weak asking for help sometimes. That'd be the last thing we want to do. And that's like going to ask a nigga for help. Give it a shot, bro. At the end of the day, it can't kill you. Can't kill you.
No, it can't. It can't. It's always something you can learn out of the situation, even though you may not feel like it's for you. You can learn. I'm only telling y'all because I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. You have to understand who you are. That's the first part. Before you even get to all other things, know who you are. Know who you're trying to be. And sometimes you need help figuring out who you're trying to be. And that's it. Right? That's all it is. Sometimes you got to look at the mirror and look right at yourself and get and reflect. Like, no, nigga, you ain't right.
And it's just coping. It's not even to say that you're gonna go in there and come out a year later a better, different motherfucker. It's some of it just be clarity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Stop looking in my girl Wandy's voice. Stop looking through the little window because there's a bigger window over there to the right. Don't look through that little bird eye view. Get you a full spectrum. That's all it is. You're getting a full spectrum.
Man,
you know what I mean?
We ain't gonna dwell too much longer though.
No. Shout out to the city, though.
Man. Rest in peace, Pat. Shout out to the city, man.
I love my city and everybody in it.
Give it a shot.
Y'all gotta do better, though.
Give it a shot. Give therapy a shot if it's available to you. Give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't opposed to it. All right. Money Making Motivation Mondays, y'all. Secret Menu Podcast. Shout out to everybody that's been in here. There's so many of y'all. Like I can't even shout y'all all out, but I'll try my best. Wendy Greer's here. Dana Marie Franklin's in the house. High Host. Holly Johnson's in the house. I seen Callie Hustle in the house. Gloria Hall, what it do? Doll's Kitchen is in the house. Apple Red Wallace is in the house. Who else did we see? We seen Regina in the building. Shanta Smallwood, we shouted out. Poeticy Whitmore. Flawless of the West Coast Dream Team in here. Walter Freeman in the house. Who? Kendra Jackson. I think Lauren Jackson was in here. Shout out to
Corey
everybody.
McLean just walked in.
Shout out to everybody.
Terrell Davis just walked in.
Terrell Davis is in the house.
Callie Hustle.
Cat Extra G's in the house. You
Anthony Cox. Key.
Right. So without further ado, let's get it cracking. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely now in his own building. And I have been on my me time. Your mama's mad because it's all about me. Your auntie called. She's mad. It's all about me. Your cousin called. She said, fuck them both. Come see me. So, we've been chilling, so I ain't got nothing to tell y'all about the family.
Kelly is in the house. That's my cousin, Phil. What it do? Man, let's get it cracking, though. You know what I'm saying? We had to start it that way. Pay our respects to the boy. Usher is still out here on tour, man. He doing his thing. Church people are a little upset from this weekend, though. Because Usher had the church. He had the church players out. Tyler Perry was spotted at the Usher concert. Usher has Usher bucks. He has $100 bills with his face on it that the audience can get. And he has his strippers in there. And Tyler Perry, who we thought like niggas, was spotted looking at some ass. Let's take a look. You seen Whisper to her though? Hey, you know I changed your whole motherfucking life. You ain't got to be dancing on this thing. Get you Tyler Perry. Usher said, I see you. He tried to sneak away. Usher like, nah, I see you, nigga. I see you.
Come get some of these Usher bucks.
Yeah, we see you went from Christian plays to Making It Rain. Somebody else that was in the house, but he did what he always do. Kirk Franklin turned up the Usher crowd. Let's take a look. I won't even say years ago, weeks ago, I probably would have condemned Kirk Franklin for having his ass in there. Because there's other shit to come with this. T.D. Jakes, you was hanging at them concerts, and that shit kind of got your name through some shit. So shit come with this. But I think, boss, we should be able to blend and mesh with, okay, just because you church, because that might be part of the divide. Just because y'all church, and we out here partying and popping bottles, y'all might can come, nigga, just don't pour none of this motherfucking tequila in your glass. Should church people be able to come out to something like that and have a good time? Even though we know what Usher's singing about, should they be able to come out and have because that big ass stadium full of people, somebody going to church on Sunday. Should church people be allowed to go do this type of thing and interact Kirk Franklin and other church people in the audience, or should they just keep their ass at church?
I don't know, bro. I think going out, doing what you're doing and enjoying what you're doing, that's on you. That's why I don't even want to get into this. That's why I don't do. As long as you got your relationship with God, who gives a fuck what
That's
you do?
what we need you to say.
Yes. As long as you got your relationship with God, fuck what anybody else has to say and think about what the fuck you doing.
Danny
on your time.
Dirty is in the house. What's up, boy?
What's up, Danny? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I think this is why your churches is not being filled up no more. Because y'all too busy worried about what somebody else is doing. Worry about your relationship with God. And then help this person get his relationship better. You telling him you shouldn't be doing it, what you should be doing, and how you should be doing it. That's why these kids ain't in the church. If y'all will open your doors to the church house and let them kids be kids when they walk in your church, and then you got them in there, you can say some shit that will resonate to them and be like, oh, okay, maybe he talking about me. And it'll stick inside of them. You know what I mean? And then you get them there. Now they're learning. Now they're being engaging. Now it's like, and sorry, old people, because I want to get to where y'all at. That's what I do. But y'all need to stop acting like y'all know God more than everybody else. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all ain't know. Stop that. I know what. You ain't met him yet. You know him on your level. Let you know him on your level and let me find out on my level. Because we ain't going there the same way.
And everybody's saying in their own way. Everybody's saying in their own way.
That's how I look at it.
You stole some shit out of self-checkout. You had sex outside of marriage. I don't know. But everybody, your sin ain't no greater than mine, and mine's no greater than yours. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool that they did that. Shout out Kirk Franklin pulling up. He could have declined pulling up. He pulled up, though. They had fun as long as he didn't indulge in none of the holes in the back. They all right. Tyler tried to sneak out of there. Tyler was throwing ones on booty, though. He was throwing ones on booty.
And he having fun. It's crazy to me because it seems like one person's fun is not fun because the other person don't do it. No, your fun is your fun. Whatever your fun is that you having fun doing, that's your fun. I don't have to indulge in that because I don't like that kind of fun. But I like this kind of fun. This kind of fun makes me feel the way I feel when I'm doing it. I like that fun. Like, stop. I swear we need to stop that. And I really want to say the elders.
I think back in the day, the community they knew that it was people sitting right in there who was at the Legion the night before. But if you got drunk as a skunk Saturday night and still made it to church Sunday, they applauded you for that a little bit. And then they try to talk to you about, well, you know, I know you've been drinking and I know you've been. Now it's just, they just condemn you and talk so bad about you.
But who are they?
They're nobody.
Who are they?
But I'm just saying, we need to mesh it all back together to just one community with the heathens and the Christians and the drug dealers and the pimps and the doctors and the lawyers and everybody is just one motherfucking community again.
But we can't because everybody's too busy looking down on what somebody else is doing and how they doing.
Yeah. So it's about finding the way. It's about finding the way to remesh the community and then work and build as a community to be a better community and better people. You know what I'm saying? We said try therapy. Y'all niggas try therapy. I'm going to give it a shot. I swear I'm going to Google and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it a shot. But let's get to it, man. Big Meech has been released from prison. And it's crazy because there were some people who actually thought that was just a TV show. This younger generation people actually thought that was just a fucking TV show, and that the guy playing Meech, which is Little Meech, which is Meech's son, was that all as far as it went. They don't know the story, the history of BMF, blowing money fast, we can't hide what it was. Drug lords, drug kingpins, some of the biggest in American history. He served, I believe, 16 years and whatnot. It's been a bunch of different, you know how I go. We in the exposing era. So it's been a bunch of things being said. It's been some welcome homes. It's been a bunch of things. The day he gets out, one of the first people on the internet welcoming him home was King James, LeBron James, his welcome home Big Meech. And immediately underneath his post, somebody says, welcome home a murderer, a killer of kids through drugs, killer of countless mothers, fathers, and families. I guess he meant and. You want to fit in so bad, want to be hip and cool so bad that you just follow whatever is deemed cool at the moment. Shame on you. Grow the fuck up. That's what that person had to say to LeBron James. 3D. But how does he not know that LeBron doesn't know who the fuck Meech is? What Meech, like, how does he not know?
He got, Iceman 3D got something to say about everybody.
Oh, so that you know that person?
Yeah. He got something. I thought it was he's talking shit. No, he's talking shit about the shirt that whatchamacallit wore.
Trump versus
the running back. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. He talking about everybody. Anything
Le'Veon Bell, I think.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. Yeah. He got something to say about anybody that says something or does something that he feels
that's
like he can comment on. That's his thing. That's his niche. So,
LeBron welcoming Big Meech home from prison. Is it the thing to do as LeBron, the face of the NBA, squeaky clean guy who's never had anything going on wrong?
Why not? Somebody got out of the fucking slave shack. Why not? You should welcome everybody home that got out of the slave shack. So what? You did something. You did your time. Welcome home. Hope you do something different.
And as they call it, he's paid his debt.
Paid his debt to society.
He's paid his
debt.
What's
wrong with saying welcome home? And then why are you on there under LeBron's thing trying to make LeBron seem like, oh, you trying to fit in? No, nigga, you're trying to fit in. That's LeBron. No, LeBron don't have to fit in with nobody.
Right.
That's what I didn't understand when you said that. He's trying to fit in. He don't have to fit in. He started his own everything.
Right. He started his own. That's why I said, like, why is he trying to be? And you know, I be on LeBron ass, but I'm like, that doesn't mean he's trying to be anything. He fuck with that. We see him in the locker room all the time fucking with certain shit. Even though they give him the squeaky clean portrayal of he keep his ass out of trouble, but that don't mean he don't fuck with the rappers. Right. He don't fuck with the rap music. On, man. He don't. Whatever he got going on, I make sure it don't jeopardize my family and my business. So salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Off top, bro.
There were other
and he
people.
Act like.
Go ahead.
He act like LeBron. LeBron wasn't at the Rutgers. He wasn't ride with Jay-Z them in the motherfucking back in the day.
Right.
Like, come on, nigga.
Right.
So crazy.
We in this era where everybody has a microscope on them, and everything you do and say is to be judged. Somebody else that immediately welcomed him home was sexy motherfucking red. She said, "Where the welcome home party at? I'm trying to perform for the free ski." She said she willing to perform at the welcome home party for free. Welcome home, Big Meech is what she said. Akbar, I still really don't know what the fuck she does. I think she's reality TV.
She is.
I met her at the Lil Wayne New Year's shit. She was with 2 Chainz them, you know what I'm saying? But she had a message for Meech, telling on all the niggas who been telling on all the BMF niggas who been out here since he's been away. Let's take a look at this.
These niggas been in the club. They been dancing 20 girls off of 3,500. Not only that, it been 17 niggas in the section, only 3 bottles. And I know you ain't even approved of that. I know you ain't near going for that. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling on these niggas, they was streaming they BMF this, BMF that, BMF this, and making you look so bad. So I'm so happy you hoes, you get these niggas in line. I these niggas. And I was tired too. That's why I don't go out no more. There's a lot of stuff been going on that I knew you wouldn't go for. These niggas be riding around, acting like they really getting money. They ain't getting out of coin. They out here for $250 trying to go up. Like it's a lot going on right here. I'm so happy you home. And I ain't never even met you, nigga. I'm so happy you home. I am so happy you home. I know it's gonna be some money flow through. I don't even care if it's just legal money. I know it's gonna be some money come through. I feel it. It's like something came over my body. It's gonna be some money. It's gonna be some money. Bit me home. Cause these niggas been making you look so bad. You don't believe me? You added strippers. Ask the bottle girls. Ask all of them. I'm so happy you home. I ain't never even met you, nigga. I'm happy you home. And I'm sick of Frank, too. Frank been free bit Meech. I can't wait till you come out and see Frank. Frank Sinatra in Atlanta. I can't wait because he was free Big Meech this, free. All right, you home now. Frank Big Meech home. Call Frank Big Meech.
She trying to get in. What's the nigga name who you said got something to say about everybody?
Iceman 3D.
Iceman 3000. Nigga, that's the bitch you supposed to say. Bitch, you just trying to get some free shit and be at the parties around the ballers now that he home. Cause I don't even know the nigga, but let me tell you what your niggas been doing. Bitch, you telling on everybody. Goddamn, Kimberly Williams is in the house. Monisha Monroe is in the house.
What people don't understand is I guess they don't understand the severity of how big Meech really was.
That part.
I don't think they know that. I don't think people really understand. And I'm telling from people that's watching BMF movies and all that shit and everybody spilling the beans. I'm talking about niggas that was right there and watch them take over a club. Y'all don't know the severity of what that nigga was doing. Y'all gotta go see. You gotta go see old videotapes of them in the club. Like it was some things that was done.
Legend has it they invented making it rain.
They were the first of that scene.
They say legend has it they invented making it rain.
For sure, they was the first.
Shout out to them niggas for that.
Them niggas, like, these are not false stories. These are stories that people are going to vouch and tell. Like, when y'all hearing, oh, he had $1 million in the limousines. No, that's not fake. That's real.
Right. $1 million
These are
cash.
real stories.
He just
$1 million
did 16
cash.
years. So that was 20 years ago. A nigga had $1 million in a car.
No, that's party money. That ain't money that I care about. That's party money. Them niggas go in the club and throw $200,000, $300,000 like it was $250
the good old
to somebody.
The good old days.
Like, that shit is different.
The other thing is this too, though, because she's saying everything she's saying, like she's trying to let him know that these niggas. You act like Meech has come home and he's gonna go pick up 100 kilos and start
That's what I'm
right
trying to
back
say.
doing this shit.
Yeah,
Like, he's not finna jump back in the street and back. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I was saying right there. Like, you telling what? I personally, listen to me.
What is
Money
he gonna
Boss
say?
and Meech personally never shook hands.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Meech never was rocking. I don't know him like that. I've seen him in spots where I've been at and watched they crew do the shit they did, and I said to myself, Lord Jesus, who the fuck is this man?
Right.
And what the fuck is they doing? Damn, Birdman, I thought you was the nigga. He done made you go sit down.
He made everybody sit their ass down.
He done made Birdman sit down in the club.
He
I'm
made
like,
everybody sit their
who
ass
the
down.
fuck is these niggas? And come to find out, I got family that know these niggas from LA, and I didn't know they was
We
as
have
big
a
as they
bunch
was.
of
I
people
thought,
affiliated. Jay Diggs was closely affiliated
you're right.
during our time of fucking with him a lot. It used to be another nigga that used to always be around named AB from Street Fam. Remember he wore the SF chain that would be around there sometimes?
right, but
Street Family, they was
Street
BMF.
Fam is my people from New York.
They BMF. Yeah, Street Fam.
Yeah.
They BMF.
Yeah.
So we had niggas right around us all the time who was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's funny because they didn't speak on that shit like, oh,
Right.
BMF shit.
Right.
They never spoke on that shit to me. They was
Right.
on what they own, doing they do. I'm doing my do. This is what it is. But Meech ain't coming home with the same attitude.
Not at all.
I don't know him. Like I said, I don't know him. But being
He'd be
50
crazy if he did.
plus years, being 50 plus years old, yeah, nigga ain't coming home on the same height at all because that just ain't gonna make no sense.
He'd be crazy if he.
His name is so big now.
It's worth too much.
He's gonna be able to get money. These podcasts.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it because when
Oh.
he got out, I made the post, and that was my first post. And I seen it's niggas who hate everything. Y'all niggas didn't know Richard Pryor. Rest in peace, bro. Y'all niggas didn't know James Evans. So every time you make these rest in peace posts, or such and such is free, or y'all niggas didn't know, so who gives a fuck? Like, goddamn, is you so miserable? You mad that a nigga says rest in peace to a celebrity? Are you really that fucking mad? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Are you really that mad? So Meech gets out. I make my post. I say, Meech is free. But my post was really to ask the question that I asked on the post. But just for you niggas who do that, I see y'all saying, y'all niggas don't know Big Meech. I see you niggas doing that, and I know who y'all be talking about. Just want to let y'all know that. But I posed the question because I'm into the money market and social media space. So my question was, Meech is free. Who is going to get that first one-on-one sit-down interview? Because that motherfucker's worth some money. I think Vlad might have the resources and the funds to pay the most. But niggas don't fuck with
Vlad.
Niggas really don't fuck with Vlad. Even though some niggas do. You got the Boosies. Who has he had pivotal? Boosie's one of his more pivotal. Has he had anybody that was like groundbreaking? He has the money because he had Sammy the Bull, which he paid a lot of money for Sammy the Bull. He had he said he lost money on like 2 NBA niggas. I forget. Was it I can't think of them right now, but it was 2 because he can't get Jordan, so he had 2 motherfuckers really close to the Jordan.
Scottie Pippen was on there. I think Scottie Pippen was on Vlad. Yeah.
So he has the money to pay these bigger amounts of money for certain people. But I don't think Meech is sitting down with Vlad, at least not first. Now, he might make his rounds and go get all his money because he could clean up, right? On an average, let's say he says, I need $100,000 for this first interview.
Easy.
And that's why I'm thinking it could be more. Me too. I think it could be more.
I'm thinking that's more than that.
For
because his name is too big. The legend of we looking at not just the name, it's the legend of the name. It's all the stuff that everybody's been heard of. The man himself now is here.
The TV shows.
Right. He's gonna, man, that nigga probably be 5 million. Man, that nigga probably be 5 million up in about 2 months.
Off of interviews.
Off interviews and
so
walkthroughs.
I'm gonna give you, because I'm gonna give you the top niggas that are in the media world, and you tell me where you think he'd land. We got Vlad, who's probably bigger financially than all of them. Vlad, Adam 22, even though No Jumper doesn't make the bulk of the money, the plug talk porn shit makes him these crazy millions. Yeah. But he has the money. He has the money to make the offer. Now you have $1 million worth of game. Gillingham got some money, but that's my money for my life. But they're backed by a large company, Barstool Media, who have some other people on the, like, I think it's Joe Rogan, Barstool. Some of the biggest motherfuckers are Barstool. $1 million worth of game is under that. They could go to them and say, hey, you guys paid for this interview, and then, because even if, like, say us, if we had a big company behind us, we could say, you know what, you guys give him the $500,000 and then recoup everything off of it until you get your money, and then we'll make money from when it picks up. There's ways to do the deal. You know what I'm saying? Or they could say, Meech, do the interview and you take 100% of the royal. We just want the traffic to the platform. So $1 million worth of game, they would have to work it some way. Or Meech could just say, I'm fucking with some real street niggas. I don't know, because Wallow did some time. I don't know. But $1 million worth of game. Then there's what? Joe Budden.
Drink
Champs. A lot of people say he should go to Drink Champs. That's where I wouldn't want to see him go, because Nori and FN be drunk than a motherfucker, and they step on the questions a lot. Like, as a nigga's answering the question, they'll just talk over it. So Drink Champs, Q-Bar, we see you. We're gonna get to you. Vlad No Jumper, $1 million worth of game, Drink Champs, Joe Budden. Charlemagne the God has done some deep one-on-one interviews.
Oh no, what's the guy that used to be on Breakfast Club? The beard. He used to run Power 106.
Ebro? Ebro, I don't think he'll fuck with Ebro though.
I don't think he would, but I'm saying Ebro's there. Ebro should be.
Ebro's there.
Right.
Ebro's there. I don't think he'd fuck with dude, because dude kind of be hating a little too. He hate on the streets a little bit. Like, he really be hating on the street, though. I'd be like, God damn, nigga.
You can go to Breakfast Club too.
Breakfast Club could afford it. They could afford it.
You go to Breakfast Club.
Envy and Charlemagne is rich on their own. They could,
right.
They could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
You can guess where he'll land, and you can tell me where you would like to see him. Who would you like to see him sit down with and introspectively tell his story and ask the questions?
Me, it'll be, I would say, $1 million worth of game. I'm just not. No, I'm gonna tell you who I'll take this back. Take this back. I would love to see him on $1 million game. I just don't think I'm not. Me and Gilly is not.
We forgot one.
Mace and motherfucking
Mason can too, but that ain't it. Ooh. Club fucking Shay Shay definitely got the money. Shannon Sharp got the money.
Yeah, but I don't think that's.
It wouldn't be right either.
It wouldn't be right.
We can't take him out
definitely
of
got the dough
because he got NFL money and the money he made off Cat Williams this year.
He got the dough. He could
be at Club Shay Shay too.
Yeah, yeah, he got the dough.
Where now? I didn't mean to cut you off. Where would you like to see him sit down?
I would love to see him sit down on $1 million worth of game. I'm just not a fan of Gilly sometimes.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, Gilly sometimes be.
Me neither.
But hey, you know what I mean? It works. That's why they shit work. Because Wallow is the yin to his yang, like you and me, nigga. That's how it works. So I would love to see him on there. But where I would want to see him go, Cam and Mace. I would want to see him go to Cam and Mace.
Yeah, that
and
would
I
be
want to see y'all talk that shit. Yeah,
that would be fine. That would be fine.
Because Cam don't give a fuck. Cam is I don't give a fuck nigga. Cam don't care what he say.
And niggas are gonna hate me for what I would like to see. They're gonna hate me for this. But I would like to see him sit with Vlad. I'm gonna tell you why.
Vlad do the best interviews. I ain't gonna front.
He's not going to not ask you. He's going to ask you because niggas be like, I ain't gonna ask him that because the nigga might look at me side. Vlad doesn't care. He's a white guy. He has security guards and shit in here. He's gonna ask everything we really want to know. So they say you have an allegation of he's gonna ask everything, even though he is, we look at him like a culture vulture. I would like to get the introspective interview without niggas stepping all over it and asking the hard questions, not just fanning out, happy a nigga here. I would like an introspective interview. I think Shannon could do all right if he let a motherfucker talk. He drink too much of that cognac, it's gonna be bad.
High Horse. I don't. High Horse said he gonna have his own special on Stars with 50 Cent,
and that's been a rumor.
I can't see, but I can't see who's gonna interview him. 50 Cent?
No, because I'm gonna fuck you up right now. I'm gonna fuck you up because this has been a thing. Because Tony Yayo is a regular on Vlad, right?
Oh no! I know where you can go.
Hold on, let me lose this.
I thought about
Tony Yayo is a regular on Vlad. So Vlad, like I say, Vlad asks everything. Vlad really be wanting these niggas. Vlad can't get shook, so he'll bring everybody who's gonna tell me everything about shit. Vlad really want 50 Cent sitting right there, so he asked Yayo so recently he asked Yayo some shit, and Yayo gave the game on everything, and 50 went right to Instagram. Like, man, I'm finna have to fuck Yayo up. Like, nigga, you giving him all the shit. So what 50 said was, I'm starting my own podcast network. Yayo can't go no more. Yayo, you like to talk so fucking much. I'm making you a podcast host on my own thing. So a lot of people believe he will break his first interview thing off with Meech. Will it be Yayo? I don't know. Maybe he'll find a Nanda Lewis or
niggas gonna go just like this.
No, niggas is going to watch. They're going to watch.
Yayo is a good
but I'm saying it might not
That's
be
why
Yayo,
niggas
though.
go watch Yayo.
But I'm saying it might not be Yayo.
I'm just saying
50.
if it's Yayo, it's dead.
Right, but I'm saying it's 50. So 50 can say, I'm going to hire. Remember, it used to be Joe Budden, Academics, and that girl.
Joe Budden, Rory.
No. Before Rory, before them, he was on Complex. Remember, DJ Academics and Joe Budden had a show together. It used to be a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can go hire another journalist from one of these other.
But wasn't Rory on?
No, that was Joe Budden. When Joe Budden left Complex,
was Joe Budden, Academics, Rory. Yeah, go look.
No, bro. It was Joe Budden podcast. When Joe left Complex, because they wouldn't give him the money, he started the Joe Budden podcast. It was Joe, Rory, Ma. That was that.
So they came after
Complex.
After the interview with the boy.
Who?
He went and did his own thing. The Migos boy.
Yeah, he was on Complex, right?
He was on Complex.
But he blew Complex up. So when it came time to renegotiate, they didn't want to give Joe the money he wanted, and he left. So he went and he got his homeboys, and they started their own shit, which turned into some bullshit. And now they podcast is 5 motherfuckers. Now it's him, Ice-ish, Amanda Ford,
and the funny nigga,
Queen's
the fat funny nigga.
And then they be having an extra guest and
the boy
Parks, the white guy engineer.
Parks,
yeah, so it's like 6-7 motherfuckers. I don't know how they breaking that bread up over there. You know what I'm saying? But it will be interesting. But let's get to the bullshit. What was you finna say? Yeah.
I was just about to tell you. What's the one with Hoffa in the barbershop?
In the barbershop?
Math half of them in the barbershop.
That would be interesting. I think he would have to do it alone though, because sometimes the side niggas be fucking it up.
Yeah, have half of them in the barbershop. That'll be dope. That'll be dope for him. But we're gonna have to see. We'll see what Meech do.
It's gonna be interesting.
He got endless opportunities and so much money to make.
None of those people are gonna deny a second or a third or fourth interview. They all want to interview with him because they all feel like we're gonna ask him our questions our way. That first one is gonna be groundbreaking though. Whoever getting first gotta pay the most, and they gonna get the main shit. Everybody from there gotta watch it and be like, okay, we gotta go this route, ask this, do that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting, you know what I'm saying? But as always, the niggas is niggaing already when a motherfucker get out. Meech is home. Some people feel like 16 years or close to 20 years ain't enough. He had to do something. He's snitching. How did he get home? First of all, I want you all to realize that his brother who got arrested, when he got arrested, Southwest T, has been home since COVID. Due to COVID, he was released. He's been out for 2-3 years already. Southwest T's been home. They couldn't get Meech out during the COVID because he didn't have the health issue that Southwest T had. Southwest T was able to get out of there on some health shit. But the media has been talking. Blue Da Vinci has already said some things about, oh yeah, Meech, y'all call it, because it all started because they said, well,
Blue snitched.
Jay Diggs did a song and he implied that Blue Da Vinci snitched. From there, Blue Da Vinci defends himself by saying, y'all motherfuckers trying to say I snitched. Meech snitched. So as people begin to look into it and try to figure out, well, how are you calling him a snitch? I've discovered exactly what they're talking about. There's a guy that goes by the name of Cuffy. Cuffy says he's the guy that low-key put Meech in the game, handed Meech his first $1 million in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Meech entered what they called a third-party agreement.
Plea agreement, yeah.
No, not even a plea agreement. What they're saying is a third-party, not compliance. I got the clip. He's going to say what it was. So technically, Meech is not giving any information up. Not saying a word. They're saying that he took one of his lady friends and she's doing everything. She's setting up meetings on the street. She's doing shit to set this guy up. But technically, that would be her. In layman's terms, she'd be the snitch. But this guy is saying, no, Meech. He's saying Meech is a snitch because Meech sent her to do it. It's interesting as fuck. I got the clip from Cuffy. Let's take a listen.
Out of L.A. named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork. Fidel Suarez. He was their initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was their initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went fucking crazy. And that's when her and Meech turned the scheme toward me. You feel me? So what it did was, this is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me his name is Louis Burrell. That's MC Hammer's big brother.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
And I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015. No, that was like 14.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we gotta go way back.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect. Because Louis is the nigga, he a bait nigga out there, but he fucks around. He really.
Yeah, I heard this
King
story. I
LD
heard the whole
says
alone.
the paperwork is from Cuffy Defense stuff. I've yet to see the paperwork though.
No, they put the paperwork out too.
I haven't. What does the paperwork say though? Is it saying Meech came in and said, "Hey, I'm going to give you"? Because I've seen nothing that says, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a lady. I'm gonna have a lady come in here. She's gonna listen to everything, and then she's gonna go do this." I've seen where the lady, everything is the lady. Now I don't know if the nigga got on the phone and said, "Hey, bitch, I need you to do this," but I don't see anywhere
that's
where
what
Meech
happened.
is saying,
That's what happened though.
"Hey, listen, if y'all," because in order for him to technically, now that's some low down dirty shit if you did it, right?
No, yeah.
But when we talk about the rules of snitching and shit, right?
Right.
You technically have to show me where the nigga tells the police.
No,
hey,
that ain't what happened though.
Yeah, but I'm saying
didn't tell the
for the
police.
audience.
Okay.
The Meech would have to say, hey, hold on. Let's work something out. I'm gonna get this girl. She's gonna come, and then she's gonna make phone calls and still set up deals and do shit and bust everybody for y'all. I don't see paperwork saying Meech said that. Now there is records of the bitch having set up shit going on. You said she's in the credit, LDs. She's in the credits of BMF. He's telling the story of, he says the script for the BMF movie was his. He got a script, wrote, found a great writer, put the script together, and he came to me and like, we're going to do this movie. We got $50 million from Lionsgate to do this BMF movie. And so he believes it was a plot to cut him out of the movie deal. MC Hammer's brother, the name he mentioned, Stanley Burrell or whatever the nigga name was.
No, Lawrence. Stanley is
Hammer. Burrell though is the last name.
The brother, the big brother.
Yeah. Was working with him on that deal. So when they all go to jail, the bitch try to double back with the shit and it wouldn't work. They couldn't get the $50 million from Lionsgate. She takes it to Stars. So they've cut him out of that. But Diggs was saying he was debriefed. Who was debriefed? Meech or Blue Division?
Meech was debriefed too. Both
See,
of them
I didn't
were.
see Diggs say. I seen him say Blue. I didn't see him say.
Because he didn't know. He didn't know.
But I'm saying he
Until
just said
Blue came
Diggs
out.
said that. I just seen Diggs welcome home shit for Meech.
Oh no, he said
the day.
Diggs said it. No,
That's
Blue
what he
said
said.
it.
He said, yeah,
No,
Blue said it.
he.
I
Blue
haven't
said it.
seen Diggs say a motherfucking thing about it.
I didn't see Diggs say it. I know for a fact that Blue said it, and they talked about it and showed some paperwork on it. I can't remember where I seen this shit at. Was it Instagram? And it was a big old fight on it. And what they saying was Meech sent her in there to do all this. She only did it because Meech told her to do it. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what the saying is. She only did all that because Meech told her to go do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
So here's the thing, because I've spoken on this before. If Little Duloc is driving down Fresno Street and his car is shot up, he gets shot. He's rushed to the hospital. The police come into the hospital room with Little Duloc and says, Little Duloc, who did this to you? Fuck y'all, I ain't telling y'all shit. Little Duloc, side bitch, comes to the hospital. He said, hey, bitch, I want you to tell them motherfuckers you heard it was such and such, such and such. She goes and does that, right? Mm-hmm. There's no paperwork saying that Lil Duloc told his side bitch to tell the police this. It's in the paperwork that Rochelle Jenkins said the assailants drove a blue Sonata and the shooter's name is Wolfie, right? Mm-hmm. Does that make Lil Duloc a snitch? Or is Rochelle Jenkins the snitch?
Well, it goes like that. If that's your bitch, you tell your bitch to shut the fuck up. Your bitch ain't supposed to go tell nothing unless she go tell it because you told her to go tell. That's how it works. The streets, that's how, it's. I got a partner in jail right now. He's doing a lot of time because somebody sent their baby mama in there to go tell. Instead of telling her to shut the fuck up, they sent the baby mama in there to go tell.
I had a whole post about it some years ago.
You know, so
I had a whole
I don't
post
know.
about it, and it was crazy on my page. I had a whole post about it. I was upset about some shit, and I posted it one night. You niggas are sending your baby mamas to jail.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
That is what this would be.
That's what they doing.
that's
Yeah,
what
so you
this is.
snitching too, right? You snitching too. If you send your bitch in there to go tell niggas,
But
keep her out the mix.
But what I'm saying is, if no one can sit her down and she says, "Yeah, Meech sent me to do all of this." How do you prove it?
Because this
or
is
do
how
you
you
just
prove
say,
it.
"No, he was fucking that bitch. He had to."
No,
like, is this
if
just
that's
hearsay, or did this bitch
that-
have a charge of her own and she did this to get herself out of the shit she had going on?
But she can't. This. Here's the catch, bro. And everybody, it's always gonna be some kind of fiction to this. She's only in the mix because you got her in the mix. She's not in the mix on her own. She's not in the mix on her own. If she was doing something on her own, she was in this mix on her own, it'd be a different thing. But this is your bitch and you got her in the mix.
Nah, but she's not technically his bitch. She's not that, and that's the other thing. She's not technically his bitch.
She was.
No, bro.
She was, bro. Yes, that's what they was. That's what the fuss was about. Because they kept saying he should have told his bitch not to say nothing. That's what the fuss is about.
From what I've seen, she's not one, because the names of his bitch. There's one of his bitches that does full YouTube interviews. She's on what's the Art of Dialect, Art of whatever. His bitches are known.
Okay.
Is her character
I'm just
one of the
telling
bitches from the TV show? Because I'm missing it. If she's like, if she was his, I'm sure he fucked all the bitches though. You know what I'm saying? But technically, she's the bitch who was handling like the movie business, and she was like a business partner on the movie shit with these niggas. She worked with this nigga. Like Cuffy was calling her about the movie shit. He's meeting her. So
right. But how
I
she
guess
know
she-
anything else? How you know anything else? If you only on the movie side of it, and you only on this side of the fence, right?
Mhm.
How you know what's going on this side of the fence?
Because when BMF
Because
goes
you
down,
put-
it's 40 niggas. It's 40 niggas and 28
But these-
bitches who go to jail who all ran drug. They're not the only. It's 28 ladies who went to jail on
I'm
their
not
own
saying.
drug charges.
Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, and I think you're missing what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if she is not in on this fit, that means you brought her in on the drug side of the fence, bro.
Okay, King
If
LD
you brought
says
her-
she was already an informant from the case with her original husband too. That's what I'm saying, bro. She's in the street. She's tangled in this shit somewhere.
My point.
Like if you watch
Right.
the BMF documentary, the whole document, it's so many women who had spots and shit going on. Even Brick Baby from No Jumper. When you watch his Vlad, he's on Vlad. When you watch him tell his story of how he goes to Atlanta and he's fucking with the BMF niggas, he's fucking with them niggas through his mama. They called his mama the Brick Lady. That's why he's Brick Baby. Brick Baby mama was called the Brick Lady. He's like, nigga, my mama had 100 kilos in her house. His mama's running the operation. They had ladies who were drug dealers doing their own thing.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't. If I'm the man that's getting all the work and I'm putting the work on you, I'm putting this lady in my business because I believe she's a hustler doing whatever she's doing. So she knows what's happening in my program, right? This has nothing to do with Meech. So if this only has something to do with me, why is Meech's name even being brought up in this situation right now when you're already doing what you're doing? That's all I'm saying. If she's dealing with this dude, I ain't got nothing to do. Meech ain't got nothing to do with this situation. This is my situation. I'm a drug queenpin. He ain't got nothing to do with my situation.
Right.
Unless I'm in the mix.
What I'm saying is when you look at what they're accusing her of, Meech had nothing to do with the situation other than what, so let me get to the end of what he's saying. He's saying she did a deal to where Meech would get lesser time if she set all these people up. And then the nigga says, well, did Meech get lesser time? Because nigga Meech is still in prison. Well, what happened was she was fucking a police nigga.
Police officer, yeah. That's how.
So they
threw
threw the deal out.
Yeah. Yeah. Got caught with that. I'm telling you, it was a big old thing. This is old. This came out.
No, yeah.
Maybe
Bro,
3,
I'm
4
telling you,
years,
I've
5
watched
years
the
ago.
whole. I've watched every BMF documentary that's on
This
the
wasn't
internet.
on the documentary though.
This bitch
None of
is
this was
in
on the documentary.
Bro, this bitch is in the documentary. And
But I'm talking about the case when they put the thing out wasn't on the documentary when they put this paperwork out. I'm telling you what when Blue came out, this shit hit when Blue came out. After Blue did whatever, this shit came out. Cause now it was like, Blue, you ratted. All this rat shit. Blue was like, I was holding my tongue. I really didn't want to say what I really wanted to say.
He threw this out
and
there
this
to defend
is what
himself.
happened.
He threw that out there to defend himself. But St. Louis.
This is what happened.
Because Cuffy's from St. Louis. St. Louis niggas have 1 million versions of BMF documentaries, my nigga, on YouTube telling this story 8 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not saying they wasn't telling the story. I'm just saying this story with this bitch wasn't being talked about. That she had something to do with. It
wasn't on the BMF side, but on the St. Louis nigga side, his daughter and all the St. Louis niggas have been on, because the only documentaries were on YouTube until the one hit Tubi. And then I think one finally made it to Netflix. But all the other, it's so many.
I had a DVD.
It's so many of these motherfuckers that this story has been spoken on. But I'm just saying, it has to be proven. I don't know. I get that a nigga is upset. I think it's more about you cut me out of this TV show that is super successful now.
No, you got me in jail. That's what it's more about. I'm in jail.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm in jail. Fuck the money, bitch. I'm in jail because I would have been making this money anyway. I'm in jail. You clicked over and said, hold on, this is Cuffy calling. Mm-hmm. And they looking for me, bitch. You just put me on to the Fed.
But that's what I'm saying. They already looking for you. It's already street shit going on. They looking for all these niggas they didn't get when they got Meech and the rest of the niggas in the street. That's what I'm saying.
But
so to say that
to
say you would have never been found or never had nothing going on unless it was through this bitch, I don't know.
Well, we don't never know nothing. This is all hypothetical and this is all guessing. We don't know what the fuck is possible and what ain't possible at that time. So, I'm not going to sit up here and act like what she did and who she did it for, because I don't fucking know. I wasn't there.
Can they label Meech? And that's why we got to hear this story.
You got to find out the whole story and see what he say about it. And I'm quite sure he's going to have his own play on how it went.
His way.
Cuffy got his own play on how it went.
Right.
And this bitch going to have her own play on how it went. But the truth is, we get to the feds tell us, no, bitch, this is what you said, this is what happened. That's how you going to get the truth. And how do we know that's the truth when they can write what the fuck they want to write when they write it?
LDs, if you got that paperwork, send it to me. Because as I begin to look, yeah, but I'm saying I'm looking for it where it's saying Meech said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, it's, he had to because he was fucking with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you when you saying that, but I'm just saying
because dick and pussy shit go a long way. So this could be a bitch this bitch love me. She want me free. She thinks she gonna be my bitch. She think I'm gonna leave my girl and my family and all this shit to be with her. There's nothing to stop this bitch from saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to stop her from doing anything she did on her own.
I don't know what the fuck she did. No, I'm at the point where I don't know until we get the paperwork.
Right, but send me the paperwork on Cuffy's defense side. Send me what it's saying. I'm trying to figure that out. Paperwork queen. Damn, this is a bitch named Paperwork Queen. She got all the niggas paperwork in the world. That's a code.
Boy.
That's a code Instagram thing to be your thing. She's 1090J. I'm the paperwork queen. I got all niggas paperwork on my page.
They had that shit in Sacramento. They had a paperwork party. It was called Paperwork Party. Every nigga from Sacramento, I swear to God, they If you made
They
a
got
statement,
one
your
here.
shit was, that's crazy.
They got one out here. Everybody in Vegas sends niggas paperwork out here. Nigga, everybody. So if you can think of
crazy.
any
That's gonna get
notorious
motherfucker
Vegas niggas, it's all on there. And the thing is, it's these niggas' baby mamas, enemies, everybody. They just send it to the person, and the person just posts everything. Paperwork Queen Channel. I gotta go check that shit out. We'll keep y'all posted, man, with the big Meech.
Yes,
shit.
we will.
We'll keep y'all posted with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Glad he home.
We're gonna keep.
Hope he got everything on his own.
We'll keep it moving though. You know what I'm saying? Money Boss. Right or wrong? I go to a restaurant. I hear they have this wonderful fried chicken dish. And then I realize that the chicken is from Popeyes. Let's take a look.
This restaurant actually serving fast food chicken from Popeyes and passing it off as its own? Love that chicken from Popeyes! The restaurant found itself in hot water after a customer ordered fried chicken at the Sweet Dixie Kitchen in Long Beach, California, and saw something very strange. He posted his discovery on Yelp. The chicken they use is from Popeyes. Before my friends and I got seated, we saw them quickly bring in 2 large boxes of Popeyes to the kitchen. Turns out the guy was right.
Do you think this restaurant owner did anything wrong? Yes!
Restaurant owner Kim Sanchez is fessing up.
I love it. I can stand behind it. I can proudly say that this is the best product I feel for this dish.
She acknowledged that every day she walks 3 blocks to the local Popeyes to buy the chicken and resells it in her restaurant.
The manager's like, hey, you need your chicken? And I'm like, yes, I do.
The chicken is reheated in her oven.
Say what?
You'll be motherfucking surprised how many motherfuckers do it. I know some motherfuckers that do it.
I know Popeye's chicken when I eat it. Wait, you know some motherfuckers that do that?
Yes. Yes.
If they
Yes,
was
the fuck
black,
I do.
if they was black in Fresno.
No, they black.
But listen, if
Yes.
they were black in Fresno and niggas found out,
they know.
They would drag their ass across. How have they not been dragged across Facebook? As critical
they don't give a
as
fuck.
Fresno is to...
Because niggas don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna make you tell me on here, but you gotta tell me.
I'm telling you, it's
who the fuck
motherfucker
is
right
selling,
now.
They selling Popeyes.
It ain't Popeyes. Nope, it ain't Popeyes. But they selling somebody else's chicken out that motherfucker.
Cooked chicken.
Cooked.
Oh my God. That is crazy. And charging me more for it. It's just, that's right. I go and I walk down there and I get my 3 boxes every day and they say your chicken's ready. That is crazy than a motherfucker, man. That is crazy. If you know some motherfuckers selling Popeyes, please report them.
Right.
To my inbox.
This ain't nothing new, bro. I promise you. This shit is old news. She just probably the first white woman that's doing it because she found out that the nigga was doing it already.
She did not decline to comment, though. She stood on business. I felt and I believe that is the best chicken for this dish. The shit I sprinkle around it makes it not Popeyes anymore, I guess. God damn, that's crazy than a motherfucker. That is crazy. All right, I don't know if you follow Erica Mena and Safari. They have, I guess, 2 children together. Recently, Safari says he's had enough. He's tired of the shit. He posts home surveillance videos because he says he's tired of being made out to be the villain. Erica Mena puts a ladder to the side of the fence, climbs over the gate, comes into the house, and socks this man in his ear and his nose and all kind of shit in the living room. Finally, the women said, you know what, she's toxic, she's wrong. There's no reason you should put your hands on that man in front of the children. Erica Mena responded and says, I didn't want this nigga. I was chased. You gotta hear it to believe it, boss. Take a listen at this shit.
In my mentions this morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. She chose him. I chose him? Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging. Like, Mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. The chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing. After me having Sapphire, but we were still married and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex a lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this. Anywho, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news, and of course I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way. I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video. He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he
Nigga, what did you talk about?
In my mentions this morning, I've come across.
She was forced into being with him and having 2 children?
This bitch ain't taking no account. They just don't take accountability for shit.
For shit.
They don't take accountability for a motherfucking thing, bro. It should be bugging me. My mind be fucked up when I hear shit like that.
That's crazy.
Like I tell y'all this.
Make me believe the shit you saying right now.
Yeah, like I say this all the time. Men pick the women. Men choose the women they go after. Women pick the man that they want. So I can go chase you all the fucking time, all the world. I'm choosing this one tonight. I want to choose this one. But she's got to pick me, though. She's got to be like, that's the nigga I'm going to pick. That's how it works. You pick him. You pick that nigga. Because you could have left the nigga on the sideline. You said he ditched him for 3 years. You said you ditched the nigga for 3 years. So you picked this nigga after a while, like, okay, yeah, I think this gonna be the nigga. Fuck it. He's pursuing, and I like that. So I'm gonna pick that nigga. That's what you did.
You had 2 earthquakes.
Because I know you had other options. You was fucking with Bow Wow before. You was fucking with other niggas before.
You a hot commodity.
You picked these niggas.
That's crazy.
These are the niggas you picked.
I hope nobody ever feels that way about me. Like, yeah, I didn't want him, but I finally just,
Yeah, you wanted him. Ain't no I didn't want him, because when you don't want something, you don't go get it.
That's crazy.
You wanted that. That's why you went to go get it. Got it.
That's crazy. What's Black China's real name? I always forget it. Is it Rachel? What's her real fucking name? In the comments, if you know Black China's real name, comment. Black China is somebody that we kind of didn't fuck with for a while, but she took the ass shots out her ass. She got off drugs. She did a complete 360 to her life. Cut her mama off, cut the negative people off. And this weekend, at a concert, this guy she's been dating proposed. Let's take a look.
What you doing, Dad? What you doing, Dad? Make some noise, y'all. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Something special over there. Something special over there. That's love. Big boy shit, look. Get a rock on it. Angela, do you ready?
Congratulations. But you know, we gotta ask the boss, because we've done this a few times. What was the percentage of her at that very moment wanting to say yes and wanting to say no? You're in the audience. It's an audience full of 1,000 people, though. Kind of put the pressure on you. But did it look well received? And this guy, I found a guy. The guy is this guy right here, Grammy Award nominee, Derek Milano. He produced. Oh, he's a songwriter. So he wrote Cobra for Megan. He wrote some shit for Shakira and Cardi B. Some shit for Megan. Some shit for Nicki. Some shit for Lotto. Some shit for Megan. And then when I went to his page, guess who's rapping? Angela. That's her name. Black China. She got like 3 new records. He's making her a rapper too. Did it look like love? Did it look like...
Like some bullshit to me. Looked like she didn't want to embarrass him.
Yeah, the energy just didn't give. But who knows?
She didn't want to embarrass him. That's all that was.
It didn't give to me. I'm in love, but maybe. Zanea says Angela. Kimberly says Angela. As soon as I saw her face on the screen, Angela hit me.
Crazy. It could be, I mean...
Hopefully it's good for her, because...
I do, because I'm cheering. I'm cheering for her, bro. Yeah, I'm cheering for her. Straight up. I ain't gonna even front.
I hope she's... Because if it's not right, she's only hurting herself, right? So she would be putting herself back into a situation that could drive her to drugs, alcohol, and other shit. So I hope it's a good situation. And I hope, oh my God, Kimberly Williams says he's Russell Wilson.
That's what it seems like.
He might be that good Russell Wilson guy that she needs to bounce back, though. Russell Wilson got him a win this Sunday, too. So the curse is broken, because, boy, that Sierra curse was on his ass for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Boss, we got some shit to do, though, because... Cue ball! The wrong button. Cue ball. Wrong button.
I ain't even got no dancing in me.
You ain't got no dancing in you. Cue ball, we owe you one.
I ain't got no dancing in me tonight, buddy.
The button even wouldn't work anyway.
The button don't even want us to do no dancing, my brother.
The button wouldn't work, Q. But Cue ball with the $19.99 Cash App donation, man.
Appreciate
Donations
you, my brother.
Donation, we appreciate the love. Boss is tired. No dancing for him this
year. I ain't got no dancing in me today. We owe 2 dances. We owe somebody a dance from Friday, Dana, and we owe Cue ball. So Wednesday, I'll boogie my ass on down.
We was in here. We didn't have a room in here.
Yeah. I'll boogie my ass on down on Wednesday for both of y'all. We got y'all.
Love, we definitely know.
Just not today. I'm sorry.
Nation, we definitely
this body ain't want to do nothing.
Boss is tired. The boss is tired.
Tired, boss. I'm tired.
The boss is tired.
Gotta find things, and look up things, and had to pick up motors, and oh my God.
And the energy today was just draining anyways, man. In the city, it was just draining. Just me looking online and seeing all that, it was just draining. You know what I'm saying? It was draining. 2 things that Money Boss hates. He hates a big ass back. And he hates a good Samaritan. This young guy was stopped because self-checkout clerks were accusing him of not paying for all of his groceries. So they're doing inventory on the items that he has in his basket when Good Samaritan Jerome intervenes. Let's take a look.
Everybody know you ain't paid. Stop, bro. Go home. You don't let your ego broke like, bro. He trying to be smooth. He can be f***ing you up. You said what? You said, let you see the video? You said, let you see the video? You can pay for your groceries before you already paid. I be outside. You reach in there, I throw nothing. Stop paying for my dead homie. On your father, you ain't got no dead. Pay for your groceries, nigga, on your dead homie. You look stupid, bro. Pay for your groceries on the dead homie. Reaching for something. What you got in there? What? Do something. Do something. Everybody know you ain't.
Super nigga, come save the day.
Everybody see you not pay for your shit. Like, nigga, why the fuck are you watching my checkout stand when you have your own? Everybody seen you not pay for your shit, nigga. Pay for your groceries, nigga. God damn, bro.
Right. That shit crazy.
That shit is insured, my nigga. Like, mind your motherfucking business. You ain't wore the mind your motherfucking business shirts in a minute. You need to bring them back out.
I do.
I think you had population. You don't know. I think you had a little population control over motherfuckers because as you wore those, motherfuckers started to mind their business. You ain't wore it in a while, boss. They getting out of hand, man. What's going on?
I was in Vegas. I just took all my clothes and I ain't been there in a while because I went to go take my clothes to the cleaner, so it was in the clothes that I need to go take to the cleaner.
Okay. Cause this nigga, man, we
definitely need to mind your motherfucking business to hit the street.
Somebody find that nigga on Instagram and mail that nigga. Cause I know he did a response video somewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's about you need to mind your motherfucking business shirt, my nigga. Like, god damn.
Right.
All of these motherfuckers. Business.
Mind your mother business.
We all seen you didn't pay. Hold on. This bitch
Who is we all, motherfucker?
She doing an inventory
why
of my
you
shit now.
And
I see motherfuckers all the time do it. And I got a confession. You know what I'm saying? I got a confession because you know how they got the little bitty tomatoes? And they got the round, nice tomatoes. I don't even eat tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? But somebody in my household eats tomatoes. So I get them big ass tomatoes, but that one big tomato is like $2 a pound. The other ones are like 63 cents a pound. So when I type it in, I weigh this one as 63 cents a pound. Like, will this nigga tell me like I seen you type that tomato in the wrong way? Like, damn nigga, let me get my little, you feel me, out of society. Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Lizzo was on a panel of some sorts, and with all this shit that's going on in America right now, Puff Daddy, Kanye, Jay-Z accusations, baby oil, drugs, all this shit, people kind of forgot that Lizzo was accused of like sexual harassment and trying to make a girl eat another girl coochie one night. Fired her and kicked her out because she didn't want to partake in what Lizzo had cracking, right? So Lizzo appears on this panel, and when asked about it, she denies the accusations, and the internet just kind of let that shit roll. Once again, is this a double standard? Let's take a look at this, because if this was any man in society of notoriety who curved these questions this way, he would be crucified in the morning. Let's take a look.
Last year, you had some allegations against you of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment, all of which you have denied, and I want to be completely clear about that. How did you feel when that news came to light?
You know, I don't want to talk about things like that. This isn't the space for it. We're celebrating female CEOs and powerful women. This isn't really the space to talk about the negative things that happen to us, because so much negative stuff happens to powerful women, and this is not the space.
It does. And I think that's one of the reasons why we have to ask the question, to give the powerful woman the opportunity to answer in her own words, rather than just let stories circulate online.
Right. As I agree with you, I don't think this is the platform for that.
Okay.
She looked like she was ready to steal somebody's coochie.
Yeah, I just don't think this was the place.
I just don't think this right now. I was coochie watching and I don't want to talk about it.
Trying to force that girl head down. If that was any rapper, man, yeah, she guilty because, or he guilty because he don't want to answer. Why not answer the question? It's like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Walt said she played her woman card. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she did. She knew how to do it too, and she did it gracefully. We're here to empower women. We're not here to talk about me wanting to make me take power from the women. I want to take the power from them. I just want to give them the power.
Because the accusations was kind of crazy. Like, you fired her because she wouldn't eat the other bitch pussy. I remember. That's crazy.
Because you didn't want to go to the after parties with you and eat coochie.
Right. That's crazy than a motherfucker, bro. And y'all just but in the climate of how they doing Diddy right now, it's like, y'all let that slide? I'm looking at all the interneters like, y'all let that slide? They let it slide.
They did.
It should be an
they did.
And she may be innocent. She might be innocent. I don't know. That's what the girl said, though. She might be just as innocent as Diddy would just be innocent. But hold her to the same accountability y'all holding everybody else.
Right.
You know
hold standards. That's all. Gonna hold standards to somebody, hold standards to them then.
Hold them. But we ran a little late, but we ain't gonna get out of here without, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of that goddamn Dr. Real. Is you ready, man, or what?
Let's do it.
You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time
to ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real. Sending your scenarios, situation, stories, or whatever it is you got going on in your life to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous. Remain. All right, boss, this young lady says, I had a birthday about 6 months back. Prior to my birthday, my boyfriend asked me what I really wanted. I replied, a car. And he replied, well, I can't afford to buy you no car. But how much are your car payments right now? I told him the amount. He says, well, here's what I'll do for you. Find a car with around the same payment amount, and I will put down $5,000 so that you can get that car. I asked, are you gonna make the payments? He said no. That's why I said find a new car around the payments you make now so that you can manage it. I declined because my car will be paid off in a year or so. Why put myself into further debt? He said, you wanted a new car, new payments come with that, but okay. So what's the next thing you want? Frustrated, I said, just give me cash. I'm sorry, babe, for laughing at your thing, whoever you are, I'm sorry. It just kind of fucked me up. This new era is some cold shit. And the niggas who have to deal with these type of things fucks me up, but I'm sorry. When my birthday came, he got me a few gifts and $1,000 cash. I honestly was thinking he would have given me the $5,000 he offered to put down on the car. I can't say that this is the reason, but our relationship ended shortly after that. I appreciated the gesture, but don't volunteer to put me in further debt, but not volunteer to ball out on me just the same way on my big day. Was I wrong? It's time to ask Dr. Red.
I ain't even got to think about this.
Hold on. Let me
get to it.
I gotta do the breakdown so that people
I know.
understand what
I
happened.
said, let's get to
Young
it.
lady's having a birthday. Birthday's on the way. Guy says, "Hey, what do you want for your birthday?" She says, "A car." He says, "I can't afford to buy you a car, but how much do you pay a month for the car you have right now?" She says, "I pay this much a month." He says, "I will put down $5,000 on a new car if you find one that has the same payment." She says, "Fuck that. Are you gonna make those payments?" He says, "No. That's why I said find a car with the same payment. That way you're able to just, nothing changes for you, pretty much. Nothing changes.
Right.
You keep paying $545 a month if that's your payment, but you get a new car." She says, "Nah, because now I'm further in debt. My car finna be paid off in a year or two. Now I'm gonna be back in debt paying on a new car for 6 years, 8 years, whatever the fuck." So he's like, "All right, what else do you want then? What else would you like?" She says, "Just give me some money," because she's frustrated. "Give me some money." He says, "All right." Buys her a few gifts, and there's an envelope with $1,000 in the bag, I guess, whatever he gives her for her birthday. She felt like he should have gave her the $5,000 that he was willing to put down on a car. You were willing to put $5,000 down to put me in debt, is how she put it, but you're not willing to ball out and give me $5,000 cash for me to do what I want with my liking. She says she won't say that's completely the reason, but the relationship ended shortly after that. Is she wrong?
Absolutely.
This nigga didn't wait.
Absolutely. I ain't thinking about it. I ain't got to think about it. Just hearing her response, absolutely fucking wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong. Absolutely wrong. You are so ungrateful. Any nigga that deal with you better be careful what they're dealing with, because you're dealing with an ungrateful woman that thinks you're supposed to make sure she is fully taken care of when you're trying to do nice gestures. Watch out, fellas. She is something to be watched out for. Regardless if he didn't give you the $5,000, he gave you $1,000, and you mad because he didn't give you the $5,000, and then saying he tried to put you in debt. No, he didn't try to put you in debt. He tried to put you in a new car because you opened your damn mouth and said you wanted a new damn car.
Pretty good deal.
I know for a fact you didn't think he was supposed to go spend $25,000, $35,000 for you a brand new car. I know you wasn't that goddamn stupid. So the next best thing is, hey, you can't buy a brand new car, but I can put $5,000 down on you to be riding in a brand new car as long as you can make the brand new car payment. Just find the payment that's the same as the payment you got. And this, what I didn't understand with you, Mom. You just said that my car's almost paid off. I didn't want to be in debt. Well, you didn't want a new fucking car.
That part. Well, she wanted one. She just wanted somebody else to buy that motherfucker outright.
Yeah, you didn't want a new car. You knew your boyfriend probably didn't have the money to buy you a car outright when he asked you what you wanted, and you were being funny. Instead of trying to be funny, be serious when a man asks you something and he's asking you because he wants to know, because he wants to do something for you, and you gave him some kind of inkling of what you wanted.
And the thing is this. She's like, you didn't give me $5,000 cash. But see, with that $5,000 for your car, he probably had a card. He probably had a credit card with a $10,000 limit, $20,000 limit. I can put that $5,000 down on my card and make a little payment on that every month to knock that $5,000 back off over time. That's not handing you $5,000 cash. She probably didn't even think that goddamn far. That's crazy.
She's a bird brain. Just even asking the things. She was a bird brain from the get. Sorry. I'm not here to talk down on you or talk bad about you, but you made this what it was. You sent this shit in. Should have kept this shit to yourself because you knew you was fucking wrong.
I see some of y'all saying she must not have good credit. Maybe her credit is fine. And she's just waiting to pay her car off so she doesn't accumulate anything else. I can't say she got bad credit. She just wanted some free shit. I can't say her credit's bad. And I can't say she can't go get a car herself. She wants one, but she's it's crazy. You're financially literate and financially cautious for yourself. But fuck this man and his money. If it's your money, go broke and buy me a brand new car. But you won't go broke and buy yourself a brand new car.
He'll sell that motherfucker. How about that? You wanted $5,000? Sell that motherfucking car.
The car. Right.
Yeah. You would have $5,000.
Yeah, and she probably could have traded it in and got that, but now you have... You're trying to get to the end of your lease you're in now. Cool. But do you want to ride around in a brand new car? He offered you that, what you wanted. And then gave you gifts and $1,000 cash, which you really didn't care about because you ended the relationship shortly after that. She stated she was, Miss Monica Guzman's in the house. She says she stated she was in debt. She didn't state she was in debt. She stated that she would be in further debt. Well, I guess if that means, because a debt doesn't mean I'm broke or I'm in debt. Like she's saying that's debt. It means if I acquire a new car, that's now I have $40,000 I'm in the hole to pay for. Or 36.
But you was already in the hole, whatever thousands you were in the hole, so you were already in debt anyway.
Right, because you're making a payment already.
You're making payment.
So everybody has some debt. Doesn't mean she's just like the lowest, brokest motherfucker. Everybody's in debt if you have a car.
Everybody's in the world. If you don't own everything to your name, you're in debt. And you don't own, and it's not a lot of people that own everything to their name because even owning a house and you outright paid it, you pay property taxes. So you still got debt.
Yeah, so
you got credit cards, you got debt.
Yeah, so we're not making her just like she's welfare.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She got debt. Everybody got debt. You own a car, you got debt.
Technically, she was financially doing the right thing. You know, and I don't want to acquire another
car payment.
You know what I'm saying?
A long haul car payment.
But you have
I want to finish paying this one off
because he don't want to make the payments and put himself in debt. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy than a motherfucker. Well, that was easy. Well, that was easy.
That's crazy.
These
women nowadays are so bird brain and so lost, man. There's a lot of women that just are confused. Stop trying to compete and think Instagram and Facebook is real life. That's just the life that they're pretending they have for you people. When they're standing in front of that Rolls Royce, or sitting in the car that Rolls Royce, you don't know how many times they got to suck dick to ride in that car. You know how many times?
Facts,
I'm just telling the truth. I'm just letting y'all know some shit that y'all probably don't know.
Right.
You don't know the things she got to do to ride in that Rolls Royce. You're not capable of doing them things. That's why you're not riding in them. So don't compare your life to that life. Yeah, she got a Chanel bag, she got a Gucci bag, she got a Louis Vuitton bag, but you don't know the shit she had to do to get them bags, and don't know that there ain't no fucking money in them neither. They just nice looking bags.
Empty bag.
They're a nice empty bag. So I'm just telling y'all, don't be fond on people's life on social media because if you don't know them, you don't know you don't even know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're comparing your life to people's life that
good guy.
You don't know what the fuck they like.
The relationship, I guess. Find your nigga who buys the whole cars outright. I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's
find yourself first before you find a nigga. That's what you do.
Do you know yourself? If not, you need to soul search. You know what I'm saying? All right, Money Boss. You have 5 seconds. Let me hold my hand right on the screen. For $1 million and an all expense trip to Barbados. Who's this baby?
Shamar.
Money Boss is correct, boy. I wish we was on Jeopardy for real right now. That motherfucker look just like his goddamn self right there.
Looks just like him right now without the hair. That's it. It looks just like, look at his hand. You can tell by his hand.
Baby Shamar is going viral. They got Baby Shamar going viral. All right, let me see what else we got before we get out of here real quick.
That was so stupid.
I wish we really could have won some money. That nigga got that in the time frame. I think I put 2 fingers down. That nigga had it already. You know what I'm saying? Remember the mayor who got in trouble? He's been indicted or some shit right after Puffy or whatever. I've just discovered today he's a player. He going viral. He's a motherfucking player. Because they say New York Mayor Aaron Adams reportedly convinces his bodybuilder ex-girlfriend she looks like a buff-ass him with a bob weave. That's crazy. He convinces his bodybuilder ex-girlfriend to move into the same apartment building as his current boo. This is what they had to say. They said, according to Daily Mail, Adams told his bodybuilder ex-girlfriend Sylvia Crown she could get a better bang for her buck if she moved into the New Jersey apartment building. At the time, she was living in a home gifted to her by Adams. So he paying for the house by the Hudson River. Listen, yeah, we know what you're doing. He going through some shit. I need to consolidate that crib.
That's it.
I've been arrested or whatever the fuck happened. I need to consolidate that crib. Move here.
You come on over here.
Yep. So Cowan reportedly took his advice and moved into the Fort Lee area back in 2018. Now she resides just 1 floor below his current boo, Tracy Collins. While sources close to the pair claim Crown moving into the building definitely raised eyebrows, they insist the 2 ladies keep their distance. The source also confirmed that Adams and Cowan dated for years and brought a 1-bedroom apartment in the Crown Heights, whatever. I think both his ladies know what's happening.
They do.
And he just moved her into the building. Hey, you know what I'm saying? She stayed over here at this house. I pull up on that house when I need to. But some shit going on. We gonna consolidate the cribs. She on the floor underneath. I can just go right downstairs and get some of that buff pussy. Player is the mayor a little player, boss? He got a little player in his body?
I don't know if that's a player because I like 2 women. I don't know if that makes you a player. You have
able to how do you say interact or keep the people when you get it's what is that, a Mac?
Yeah, he's a Mac.
When it ain't hostile because she didn't blow up like you moved this bitch in the building. Like he has something. He's a Mac. He has something.
He has something that women that see him like, and they're not supposed to be confrontational about. They know that he likes other women. That's it, and he know what he's doing. That's it. There ain't no player shit. But
Kim says they should just be poly. So everybody don't like everybody sometimes.
Yeah,
he's the mayor. He's rich. He can afford for her to stay in her house. Her to stay in her house, and I'd stop by each one of them motherfuckers when I want.
When I want to, yeah. That's not a poly thing. It can be a poly thing because that's considered open.
Right.
Poly is we doing it all together. This is open. Like I know what you doing, nigga. Keep the bitch where you keep her at. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Right. Just don't bring me no bullshit. Right.
Don't bring me no bullshit. I don't give a fuck. That's open. So poly is totally different. The parties is open arms to bring each other together.
Right.
Don't mean y'all staying together, but it is open arms to become together. Like whatever we're doing this together.
Right.
Bitch, I know you know me. We're interact. Yeah.
The
don't
one
mean
upstairs
you have to stay
don't
together.
Give a fuck about downstairs. So she like.
Yeah. Now we open. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on with her over there.
Don't take your ass downstairs tonight. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, right. So that's the difference. Everybody ain't built for poly. Poly is just not for everybody. Everybody don't even know how to handle. Poly is not for everyone. Everyone don't understand the magnitude of being in a poly relationship.
Right.
That's just not easy for everybody. And most people is because of emotional reasons and sexual reasons, which cause emotional reasons to stop them from being in that. I don't want to share. They say that all the time. I don't want to share. I don't want to share. Well, that's cool that you don't want to share, but on the other side, when you're dealing with a nigga that's a player, you're sharing.
You got to deal with what you got to do.
Yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Boss,
You know what I mean?
I haven't been on a cruise yet, but you have. Where was your cruise from and to?
It was from Long Beach to Ensenada, Mexico.
Okay. You enjoyed it?
Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. I mean, that's where I told you about the all white party and the niggas had a fight. They spent the boat around. Yeah, we had a blast.
You do it again?
They spent that. Yeah, I definitely do. I want to do it again, but I want to go somewhere.
What about the motion of the ocean? Is what they said. The motion in the ocean.
They said.
You didn't get seasick? It didn't bother you?
No, I didn't get seasick.
Could you feel it?
Yeah, you can feel it. Definitely. Definitely can feel it. It's just you don't feel it as much in certain cabins. Like the higher up, I think you go, you feel it. Inside the middle cabins and the lower cabin, you feel a lot of it. But while you're in the middle cabins, you don't feel it as much. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to be in the middle cabin, but
I want to try it. I just had to ask you because
it's fun. It's fun, bro. It's fun. I'm talking about it's fun. And
check it out.
Don't take sand to the beach. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, don't take sand to the beach. Do not.
Interesting.
Unless sand like to mingle with sand.
Interesting. That's
don't
good.
take sand
That's
to
good.
the
Right.
beach.
Interesting. You got to take two trips.
You got to. Because I'm boy.
Your next one, Dolo.
Dolo.
Well, these people, I don't know if they went together or apart, but they took a cruise and they encountered some strange activity from birds. Let's take a look.
Boy, there was so many birds out here, man. I'm talking about they done flew all in folk room. They out here dead on the goddamn balcony and shit. One flew in Cooney head. She was hollering like a scald cat, John. You hear me? Man, that was my room full of goddamn birds.
Baby, you okay? Baby, where you at? Oh my God, baby, where you at?
Man, that was my room full of goddamn birds.
Baby, you okay? Baby, where you at? Oh my God, baby, where you at?
Yeah, my boy said, ooh.
What the fuck you?
That was crazy. They would have had to give me some type of refund, a discount, a ticket.
Oh, they gonna recoup all that. They gonna do all that.
Where the fuck
they
all
gonna
the
recoup all
birds
that.
come from? And then how they get all inside?
Because they say the birds fly south or wherever they fly for the winter. They fly over the ocean. That's where that shit is at. That boat's in the middle of the ocean.
So when you
all them birds
from
is
the
just
deck walking like into where the rooms is it just open air hallways?
no. Okay,
get all
so
in there?
because when you see their patio had a sliding door on it, so they had a deck in their room.
So
all the rooms don't have
open.
deck. They left. You can see they left their door open. The birds
I thought the
came
door
in
was
through that
closed.
one.
I'm gonna see. Let me see.
No, go
They
look
probably
back.
closed it after the birds came in.
Yeah, they door was open. So if you go look,
Because it did look like double
Man,
doors.
that was my room full of
see the back. You see where birds flying in and out. He trying to shut it in the back.
Baby, where you at?
That's your bathroom is right here. Your bathroom, as soon as you walk in, you turn to the right. That door is the bathroom. Right there is the bathroom. The shit's so little, bro. It's crazy, but that's the patio on the
That
back.
would have fucked my whole trip up. That would have fucked my whole motherfucking
Yeah.
trip up right there.
And so your little shower and bathroom is like right there. Because it's only a shower.
That shower little than a motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, it's a shower, and then you got your shower, and then you got your little bath. You got your sink and your little toilet. It's small as shit in that motherfucker. Unless you get a big suite one, that fit a lot of people in the normal rooms, little cabin rooms. They small.
I'm gonna give it a shot though. Money Making Motivation Monday. Secret Menu Podcast, Diego Red, Money Boss. Before we get out of here, boss, give us some motivation, man. If you got it, I know the day was draining, but if you got some motivation, give us some motivation to get us to Hump Day.
Don't be surprised by things you see that you think would be different. Everything we see is happening for a reason. Everything around us is happening for a reason. What we have to do is understand what the reason is. You may not know your purpose of what's going on around you because you haven't took time to settle down to find out what's going on with you. Once you take time to find that out, then you understand what's going on around you and where you're supposed to be at in that space and why all these things are happening around you. It's hard to understand something when you don't have knowledge of understanding. Take time to find out what it is that you need to know. We ain't here for a long time. A lot of us ain't here for a long time, but while we're here, take time to understand and get to know everything it is that you need to know about you, your purpose, and what you're going to leave behind. Your footsteps, your handprint, all that has to have purpose, man. Because the people that you love are going to remember them things about you. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard at what you're working at. Keep understanding that you are the king, queen of your castle. You are the star player. Keep feeding to the star player and keep making sure the star player is up every day doing everything they can do to be better. And y'all have a great motherfucking night.
Regina, we see you. We took the night off from dancing. We owe 3 dances now, boss.
That's fine.
Regina with the $50 Facebook donation. Shout out to everybody pulling up, showing love, man. We're going to make a list, though. We owe y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn the fuck up for y'all when we do get our dance vibes back. Today was just draining. It was depressing. Today was kind of depressing. Prayers, man, to the Dixon family, man. Prayers to my partner, man, Mr. Nino Ross. Prayers to Lil Pat, you know what I'm saying? Prayers for the city, bro. And everybody in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's be better, shit. That's all I can say, man. Anything else you want
That's all
to say?
that's to do. That's it, man. We just got to be better. Gotta love on each other, hug on each other, greet each other, congratulate each other, uplift each other. As long as we keep doing all them things, man, we can be better. That's it, man. I mean, grab a hold on to your kids, man. Let your kids know you love them. Don't be scared to tell your kids you love them every day.
Sure.
Every time you look at them in them face, tell them you love them.
For sure.
Do something to make them understand that you there.
The game had me on the phone today, bro. I was calling motherfuckers like, man, what's up?
You know what I'm saying?
And I've been mad at motherfuckers. I had to call some motherfuckers I've been mad at. Like, you good? You know what I'm saying? Love you. You know, sometimes it don't even take more than that.
That's it.
Because they know why you mad. They know they fucked up. They know. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I love you. Just want to let you know I do love you. You fucked up.
I love you, my
Still
nigga.
mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. But we appreciate y'all tapping in. Money Making Motivation Monday Secret Menu Podcast.
Yes, sir.
See y'all Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.